We're back. Thanks for staying with us. Joined now by Tribal Rides International, XNDA is a stock symbol. Joined by Joe Grimes, the CEO. Joe, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Don. Pleasure to be here.
Also joined by the Chief Financial Officer, Donald Smith.
Don, hi, welcome. Don. Good to see you again.
Good to see you again. And Steve Ritacco, the Chief Technology Officer. Steve, welcome back to the program.
Hi, Don. Thank you.
Now, we've been talking off the record and off the air, Joe, for quite some time about your dealings with FINRA. You've got a great story to tell. Why don't you share that with us?
I'd be delighted. So FINRA stands for Financial Industry Regulatory Agency, FINRA, and they're kind of a self-regulating group. In September of 2021, a whole variety of rules were put in place, which created a lot of challenges. I've been told 10,000 companies had problems with it, were delisted and had some challenges. Tribal Rides put in their application and started the process in January 2022. We submitted official documentation to FINRA in April of 2022. We got approved last Thursday. And what does that mean? That means that when we filed a Form 211 with our market maker, Glendale Securities, it enables Glendale Securities to support the shares. It removes the balance of the warning on our shares, XNDA, and allows us to work closer with the marketplace and to bring on additional market makers. Very, very enthusiastic. You know, Don Smith, who's on the call, Steve Ritacco, who's on the call, we've all been putting in an awful lot of hours, and it's outstanding. Finally, we're addressing the marketplace in a meaningful way.
Now, of course, one of the things that's going to happen very soon as a result of this, you're going to change your symbol. Tell us about that.
So FINRA is kind of bifurcated in that sense. So FINRA has to approve the 15C211, the market maker approval, which they did last week. And now they are evaluating, and we hope to have our ticker symbol changed next week from XNDA to a new ticker symbol. And when it happens, we'd love to be on your show. But currently with XNDA, you can still trade the stock. That's
wonderful. Now, Don Smith, you're the Chief Financial Officer. This must open up the door for funding opportunities, I would imagine.
Well, yes, part of any company that's in an emerging market segment like we are, you know, cash is fuel. And the officers have funded this company. We've gotten some, initial startup capital, and Joe and myself and the board are already engaged in a number of conversations. In fact, we have another meeting today.
Now, Steve, how does this affect your patents and that kind of thing?
Well, it allows us to charge full steam ahead with our development. And this is, we're expecting to ramp up drastically in the coming months to make revisions to our apps and start to incorporate a number of our patent pending features into our apps.
Now, Joe, this is a lot of good news in a short interview, but for those who are seeing you for the very first time, tell us again what Tribal Rides does.
Tribal Rides is a technology company producing software. The software and the supports an ecosystem associated with a couple of things. One is some really new and innovative ways to do ride sharing. And why is that important? It's important because Uber and Lyft is having a lot of challenges with the gig economy. They've got 14 million drivers. Those drivers are concerned about being called employees and worried about 30 to 40% tariff on top of what they're doing. Our system allows them to genuinely be gig economy, self-supported small businesses. That's critical, as well as our patents from 2014 are embracing self-driving cars and an open ecosystem to support that new technology that's coming forward.
Well, ride sharing with a self-driving car is a remarkable concept. I mean, basically, you get home from work, you send your car out to make money for you.
Absolutely. And what we want to do is, instead of having one or two large companies controlling that marketplace, we're trying to transition the current shared rides and riders, the drivers and the riders, into our platform to allow that to be done in a gig economy rather than just a monolithic Google or Waymo or Tesla.
Now that you've accomplished your trials and tribulations with FINRA, got a new ticker symbol coming up next week, maybe. What's the next with the company? What's the outlook of 2023?
Oh, it's our belief that it's outstanding. So to back up a little bit, Steve and the development group was able to create minimum viable products, two of them, one application for drivers, one application for riders. We've been able to take those applications, get them approved by Apple for the iStore, as well as for Google on the Android. And he's done a great job incorporating the financial transactions, mapping, GPS, a whole variety of different outstanding applications or technologies that you would expect to have in a minimum viable product. And with additional funding and being able to address the public markets, we're moving it very quickly into that space. And I'm looking forward to bringing on a lot more drivers and a lot more riders in particular markets as we expand our reach.
Why is this a good time for people to take a closer look at your company, Joe?
We're finally trading. And I think the future is so bright. It looks really good for us. Here at Tribal Rides, we have a saying: when everybody makes money, everybody makes money.
Sounds like a t-shirt to me, buddy.
Outstanding, yeah.
Once again, Tribal Rides International, as we speak, the stock symbol is XNDA. That's going to change soon. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on the program. Congratulations on your recent success.
Thank you so much, Don, and
Thank
thank
you,
you,
Don.
to your viewers.
Thank you.
Thank